Hi, and welcome to the Night News with Felipe Torres. In the international protest gathered thousands in Paris. Yesterday, in the street of Paris, thousands of conservatives protested in opposite to a bill that would give single women and lesbian couples access to fertility treatments. The bill would allow all the women under 43 access to IVF treatment regardless of sexual orientation or relationship status. In other news, Hong Kong protest march descends into violence. Anti-government marchers in Hong Kong have ended in rioting, with attacks on government office, a metro station, a business with ties to mainland China. On Sunday, the protest aim was to make clear their utter contempt for the emergency law banning face masks and almost all covered by their faces, causing a big amount of incidents like a metro entrance in Mong Kong was attacked with the windows smashed and the lift set on fire. Also, the rioters smashed their way into local government office in the Sheung area, and masquerade protests briefly kept an excavator in attempting to dig to the road in Wanxian. Moving on, in Portugal elections, socialists win without outrageous majority. Portugal Prime Minister Antonio Costa has won re-election. However, he has no outright majority in parliament. With over half of the votes counted so far, his Socialist Party led with 36.7% and will have to form a minority government. Mr. Costa said that he was delighted with the result, and he added that the voters had showed they want stability. In US, a second whistleblower has come forward in the impeachment case against US President Donald Trump. According to lawyers representing the first one, Mark Saint told ABC News the second person was also the intelligence official and they had spoken to the inspector general. The White House had made no direct comment. President Trump has repeated rejectly the original complaint. No details have been released about the second whistleblowing claims. Otherwise, second day today the United Nations has called for an end to the senseless loss of life in Iraq, as the death toll from anti-government protests near to 100%. Demonstrators say they are taking a stand against unemployment, public service, and corruption in the country. Janine Harris Bachelet, head of the UN Assistant Minister for Iraq, said, 5 days of death and injuries, this must stop. Those responsible for the loss of lives should be brought to the justice, she said. At the same time, in Iraq, a British Australian woman and her Australian boyfriend were extremely happy and relieved after they were in jail in an Iran jail. Traveler blogger Jolene King and Mark Fraker were detained in Trehant early this year for reportedly flying a drone permit without permit while on a trip across Asia. A second British Australian, Kylie Moore Gilbert, is still in prison. Australian Foreign Minister said talks to security her release were ongoing. Maurice Payne told reporters that it was with some enormous relief that she could announce Jolene King and Mark Ferg have been released return. In a statement, the couple said that they are extremely happy and relieved to be safe back in Australia with those they love. Well, that's all in international news with Felipe Torres. Have a good night.